Hello friends, this is 90.1 FM on YouTube and this is our show Latin Salad. And today I am very happy because I'm going to be interviewing a wonderful group of women. And these women are participants of a very well-known group called Family Power. And Liliana Ornelas is the facilitator of the group. So let me introduce you, each one of the ladies. So Liliana.
Hi Fatima, good morning.
Good morning, this is Patty.
Hi Fatima, how are you?
Good, thank you. Tita.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being with us today. Raquel.
Hello, Fatima.
Hello. And Gloria.
Hi, Fatima. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here today. Actually, I was eager to interview all of you because, as I was saying before, this is a very well-known group. I'm gonna let the facilitator of the group explain to you what the group is about, but let me just tell you that this is a group that offers services from a non-profit organization, and it's offered in the Spanish language. So we're gonna ask now Liliana, how did Family Power started and when?
Well, Fatima, we are celebrating 10 years
Yes.
of services in Langley. And it is offered through a community agency called Encompass Support Services Society. And we started, actually the most important precedent happened when I arrived to Canada. I should say, I started meeting women with young kids, and we had the common interest on finding out more information about how we're going to raise our children in a new country, how are we going to build support and strengthening that community, as well as how we can maintain our heritage language, which is Spanish. So we participated, this group of women, in a program called Nobody's Perfect in Spanish.
That's where you all met?
That's where we met, and that's after that, this community agency wanted to start a group for a parenting group for Spanish-speaking moms. So I'm glad that Tita joined us this morning. She's one of the very first lady, one person who joined the group originally.
Yes.
Yep.
So do you have any memories of that time?
Well, thank you so much, Fatima and Liliana. Yeah, I was really honored to be one of the first members there.
Because you all have the same concerns. You also had the same concerns that Liliana had about how raising your children in this country.
You know what, you move here to Canada and then everything is new, right? And all our family is in our countries, and sometimes we feel lost. We don't have the support, or we don't know exactly what to do. And sometimes it's important to have guidance as persons and also as moms, right?
Right.
And what I'm going to do if my baby starts crying and has fever, and should I do this, should I do that? So little questions that sometimes concern us a lot, right? So the program started, Liliana and I remember that we met in a group that is called Nobody's Perfect, and it was just we were just a few Latins in Langley at that time. It was Marina, Veronica, Claudia, Liliana, and Luisa as well. So we were there in that group. That was really good. And then from there we started. I remember that in one of the occasions in that group, my daughter, that now she's 11,
Right.
she started to do her first steps. Right?
Oh!
So that was really nice. That was really nice because it was kind of the beginning of my daughter's first step, but also for Liliana's program.
Exactly.
Right?
And
I'm really happy and proud that Liliana invited me, because for me, Family Power has been an important support in my life as a mom, as a wife, and as a person. Right?
Exactly.
So I'm really happy to be here.
Well,
Thank you.
actually, it sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious, what kind of services do you offer in the program?
Yeah, so we, through Encompass, now we are offering a variety of services in Spanish and for Spanish-speaking families. So we started with this pioneer program, which is a parenting group, Family Power, and now we are offering a play group for, it's called Family Time. And we've offered in the past motherhoods in Spanish. and also Spanish prenatal and postnatal support for pregnant women.
Wow.
Yeah, so
So it's a variety of services.
exactly. The last one is the one-on-one support.
And what is that?
So we are finding that after group, some of the moms are interested in continuing sharing their experiences, or if they or their struggles and need that one-on-one support that are not able to receive during group.
Right.
So we are now offering it every week to those families, and it's a great time to share concerns in
Yes.
their own language, receive the support as well as resources from the community.
Right. That sounds really interesting. And have you found that there's a lot of people actually attending to this one-on-one program?
Yes,
Yes.
It's been one of the most successful ones because there's nothing close, or some other agencies offer it, but there's a long wait to receive
Yes.
those services, right?
Because I can imagine that in a big group, because I want you please to tell our friends how many women have gone through family power through the years. There's a large number, right?
Well, we serve an attendance of an average attendance of 500 women per year and almost 400 children. So this is just one group, which is Family Power.
Right.
So
It's a big group, and that's my question, because being so many people in the group, I imagine that there's like anything else in life, right? There's happy times and not happy times, right? There's difficult times and difficult moments. There's challenging situations, and I understand that, Gloria, you went through something very difficult, but you found great amounts of support from Family Power. Would you like to tell our friends what happened?
Yes, Fatima. I started the group when I moved to Canada almost 3 years ago, and I met a lady, and she mentioned about the group, and I went there like for 3 months in a row. I was so happy. My husband mentioned that they were the power ladies or the power woman, and I feel very confident to share what I was my first months here, because
Yes.
it was new country. My kids were in school, but you know we need all the guides. But then I found out I was sick. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I start to feel the connection with a lot of the ladies in the group, especially Liliana, and I never was open before. Like, I always had challenge in my life, but always
You kept it to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I feel like I wanted to share that with the group, even though I couldn't continue going, and I did, and I found a great support. I am very happy that I decided to do that, because they started to send me messages, and they want me to go back, but I couldn't. And even Norma, one of the ladies, came visit me and brought me a letter with all the comments from all the girls, and you know,
You felt that support, right?
Yes, I felt like I had a group
Where you
that-
belong to.
Yes, and was waiting for me to recover and thinking about me, praying for me. So it was wonderful.
Do you think that that support gave you extra strength? The strength that you probably had a lot of things to look for, right? Your family, your children, all those are great motivators. But also, I guess the support from the group added that extra strength you needed.
Yes. My family was a key for me, and but some of them were here, but it's not the same. Like, it was like the group that I really feel the support. Like, I really feel like I wanted to cry. I could call one of the ladies from the group, and I feel very, very blessed to find that.
Definitely, it sounds like a really amazing group. And I understand you, after going to treatment, and you overcame cancer, and now you are you run, right? You do some sort of marathon, or what is it?
Yes, during my process, one group from Family Power, one of the ladies start to a group of running, and
Yes.
I always wanted to start with them, but I couldn't. So when I start the second treatment, I say no, I'm gonna go. This is gonna help me to open my mind in something different, and as a support tool for me. And I started, and after a year and a half, I did my first half marathon.
That's very impressive.
It's
Yes, so I guess part of your story is for people who keep more to themselves, the message would be, you know what, look for support.
Yes, yes. We need to be open. We need to ask for help.
Yes.
Because here we, like in our country, we don't need to ask for help because we have our parents, our sisters, all of the people that have known us since we were little. But here, no, you need to ask. Nobody knows that you need help, but if you don't ask, nobody's going to help you, really.
Right.
So we really need to do that.
And one wonderful thing I would say about experiences like Gloria had, right? Not only the group was able to support and encourage her through that difficult times, but she came after stronger.
Exactly.
And by sharing her experience and looking at her, she gave the group and the woman there a lot too.
Yes,
right?
hope.
So, exactly. So
Exactly.
we do benefit from that as well.
Absolutely.
It's not only what we get, what we can give her, but what we receive from everybody, right?
Right.
Exactly. And there's also something that I would like to share. I am in the process of separation,
Yes.
and it has been really tough, right? As we said before, being away from your family, from your culture, from your language, all that kind of things. But being at the program and with Liliana, personally, she has been helping me so much. At the beginning, I didn't know where to go, what to do. I was a homestay mom for 12 years, and I didn't have a clue of what I needed to do at that
Exactly.
time of my life. It was really stressful. But I was able to call her, in the middle of the night and ask her and guidance and cry, as we say, right? So Liliana and the group has been so helpful for me because I knew the steps that I needed to follow
Yeah.
to do this transition.
It's like this group gave you the tools and the
Yeah,
resources
yeah.
as how to.
Yeah, how to start a separation here, and my rights and all that kind of things, and my kids' rights and all that kind of things. But the important thing is that I think everybody is different. They have different personalities.
Definitely.
But important is to be open. Like Gloria. Sometimes we go in life. We have. Everybody has their own burden.
Yeah.
Burden. But you know what? I think it's really important to cry a little bit, stand up, and move forward.
Yes.
And help. Because one time I have the opportunity to go back to Liliana's group and share, that this is the thing that was happening to me. I was able to go back to school, finish my English 12, and then I went back to school. I studied to become a teacher assistant, and I'm really happy about that. And I have to share that I finished with honors in the process of all the hurricanes
That's
in my
pretty
life, right?
amazing.
So I feel proud, but I wanted to share that with all the girls, from the group, like we live in this country. And we need to learn English and move forward. And it's really important to have our connection with the Latin family community, but also it's really important to have our connections with the Canadian community.
Absolutely.
And learn that we are part of them,
Yes.
and they are part of us, right? So
Absolutely.
it's called interaction.
Yeah.
So it's really important also to remember in this program that we have to look for ourselves first. Yes, it's important to be a mom and a wife and all that kind of things, but it's important to look first for us,
Yeah.
because on doing that, we're going to be better, right? And
Absolutely.
So,
Raquel, you think that just what Tita mentioned, do you think that in some way we can keep the best of two worlds? Because she's talking about the the Latin community, but also the Canadian culture. What would be your impression about that comment she just made?
Well, to be honest, personally, it took a lot of I stress. I was having a lot of stress getting used to the new culture when I became here. I struggled with parenting and blah blah blah. So I was having some health issues, but I found through the program I found a couple of speakers who helped me a lot. One is a nutritionist that teach me how to eat healthy. The other one is I found a homeopath that is helping me with to balance my hormones. So
these were guest speakers in the program?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So then I introduced my husband into those programs too. And it's really helping because as a family we are going into the same direction.
Right.
And it's helping us because we are becoming a better family and better parents for our kids.
More united,
More
and
united.
with the same kind of thought, right? And ideology.
Yeah, and this is helping me a lot because I feel more confident now.
Yes.
And to get help from organizations, Canadian organizations that really are helping me, it's because I'm feeling more confident thanks to Family Power.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It is like a lot of different successful stories.
I think that as immigrants, we are in that struggle and transition always. We have a cultural identity and with great values that we want to preserve, but at the same time we're adjusting to a new country and we're adapting to it. So finding ways, information, resources that help you do that, and discussions, right, about it is part of the bridging that we do at Family Power.
Excellent. So what have you learned? How have you benefited from Family Power,
In
Pati?
many ways. Like all of us, each one have a cultural background from our countries. And it's like, okay, I know that about my children, about how to be a parent there, but what about here? Like, what happens if I have a tantrum? My kids have a tantrum, maybe I'm in the mall, maybe I'm in the supermarket. And
You wouldn't know what to do if you...
Because all the people is looking at me, so yes, what to do? Oh yes, how to have a better nutrition here, different names, different products.
Different type of food,
yes. To my children. Or yes, I have these ideas about cultural in my country, but how to adapt here. So I think here in Family Power, we have the information and the tips to use the best of all the resources here in Canada, but also keep my culture, my traditions. I want to keep that to my children.
Right.
And it's like, okay, two words in my mind.
Yes.
But it's here I have the
Now,
the
just
head.
knowing how to better integrate those two worlds, right?
Yes, and do it under that stress, but then we have friends and we have people who have all the advices.
Yes.
And it's okay now. I feel more prepared.
Right.
You know, maybe I don't know. In my country, it's like okay, doing my profession, working, and maybe somebody else is looking for my kids. Okay, they are good, but really, like be mom with my kids, I'm learning that here.
Yeah. So here you have the opportunity to spend more time with your kids.
Yes, absolutely. It's like a change of life. It's like a new world, a new life, new experiences, but I'm so happy, so glad to be here and learning and living like a second life, a second part of my life. Being mom, doing all that of challenge together, it's amazing. Yes.
It sounds really wonderful, this Family Power group.
It is, and I think that the format that we designed it makes it a high quality program. The first week the group acts as a support group. The second week we usually have a parenting topic that responds to the needs of the group.
Right.
The third week usually we talk something about self-development, and we believe that women need to be strong, need to be basically a stronger person in order to provide strength and comfort to their families. And then the fourth week we usually bring speakers. So as you can see, there is a variety of things that we offer at Family Power, and that moms benefit from all of that, right?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if you have anything else to add. I know you want to thank Encompass for all the support, and as well as the people that take care of the children while the ladies are in the group. But I think Raquel has something to...
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to mention. The staff from the child minding, they are amazing. They are really good people. And the other thing is my husband says to me that a happy wife, happy life.
He's right.
So he knows when family time is coming because he can see the difference in my expression.
Yes.
He can see that I'm very happy when I'm coming back. And sometimes he's asking, what happened today? What did you learn today? He's always interested. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, and I have to say that Encompass has been very supportive of the needs of the Spanish-speaking community in Langley. And those are free programs, right?
Yes.
Without a child minding service, Family Power couldn't exist, right? So it's a 2-hour service where moms bring their kids to the childminders who are highly prepared to look after newborns and children in an amazing facility, and they can come relax and have an adult conversation over a cup of coffee and snacks.
Yeah.
So Family Power wouldn't be the program it is without them.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's our time.
Yes.
It's time
Our
for us,
time, our
right?
space. Yes, it's good for us.
Yeah, nice for us.
Well, everyone seems to be very happy, and there's a lot of benefits from Family Power. And if anyone has some type of question, I guess they can just look on the Encompass website.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do we know the website?
Encompass.
We can just post it after this video.
Yeah. So www.encompass-supports.com.
Perfect. So any questions you have, you can just email this organization, and I guess it will be amazing to join and be part of this group, because it looks that everyone is happy. There's successful stories, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you to all of you, and all my respect and admiration to you, Liliana. You are a natural leader, and you have this great personality. Everyone seems to really like you, and I think you are the main reason this group exists. So thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you all.
Thank
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.